There are people out there that say,
and by the way,
Libertarian Party.
And by the way, in November, it's not going to be an essay question when you go in the ballot box and to cast your vote. It's going to be a multiple choice question, and I'm one of those options. The only candidate on the ballot in all 50 states outside of Trump and Clinton.
See, there's the question that a lot of people are going to have. The Libertarian Party, what's the platform? We may have missed that. What is it exactly?
Well, very simply, keep government out of my pocketbook. Keep government out of my bedroom. Free markets. That's how we're going to rule the world. Free markets, diplomacy. Military interventions have had the unintended consequence of making the world less safe, not more safe.
No country is going to go without a military. What's our name? What do we need?
Well, a strong national defense, an impenetrable national defense. But we're anything but defense these days. Yesterday, active military poll supports me for president above Trump and Clinton both. Whoa, how did that happen?
Right. Let's talk money. The government's, many would say, the government would be in our pocket as far as taxes are concerned. What's the bottom? Do we need a flat tax? What's the bottom?
Well, what we need is to reduce taxes significantly. I advocate eliminating income tax, corporate tax, abolishing the IRS, and replacing all of it with one federal consumption tax. I ask people to look at the fair tax, which is an actual proposal before Congress that dots the I's and crosses the T's on how you accomplish one federal consumption tax. Imagine no IRS in your life. Imagine no corporate tax and the effect that that would have on jobs. Tens of millions of jobs would get created in this country with zero corporate tax. And imagine pink slips being issued to 80% of Washington lobbyists because they're there to garner tax favor. That's why they're there.
Now you imagine, stand by, they're coming to get you after that whole tax thing. Now you need to imagine standing in front of Congress saying, no more taxes, get rid of these lobbyists. How's that happen?
Well, that it is working with Congress. So if Congress presents me legislation that reduces taxes in any way whatsoever, count on my signature. Count on my signature in making taxes simpler. Just count on it. But ideally, we'd reduce taxes, we'd eliminate income tax, corporate tax. Bill Weld, my running mate, I think this should be an open dialogue. Let's cut the corporate tax rate in half. I mean, let's go with a flat tax. Ideally, though, I'm not getting elected king, I'm not getting elected dictator, but if I could wave a magic wand, I would eliminate income tax, corporate tax.
You were a two-term governor. Did you implement anything like that? Why?
No, but having had the bully pulpit, Bill Weld and myself, both serving as Republican governors in heavily Democrat states, you know what? We're at the will of the legislature. So it was always about any opportunity to lower tax, any opportunity to simplify tax, any opportunity to create equal opportunity. Government has a real opportunity, it can accomplish equal opportunity. Can government achieve equal income? Not unless it's willing to take from somebody and give to somebody else, and they're completely ineffective doing that. Equal opportunity. I think that's what everybody's in search of.
It's very rare to run across anyone, whether in the electorate or in the public eye, that says, I'm a libertarian, my father was a libertarian, my grandfather was a libertarian. In many cases, it's somebody moving from another party. Why is it so often from the Republican Party over to libertarian? Or is it the party is moving away? What is the reasoning behind that?
Actually, that's one of the misconceptions out there, that libertarians are Republicans. Libertarians are really Democrats, Republicans. I think everybody's a libertarian. It's just that they don't know it. Speaking with a broad brushstroke, fiscally conservative, socially liberal. I don't care how you live your life, as long as those decisions don't adversely affect me.
What's your standby? Oh, that's a fire truck. It may take him a second to get through here. I'll get you out of here in a second. I apologize.
He's coming this way too.
Pulled the fire alarm.
I know.
See what happened?
Get this guy out of here.
Yeah. public eye on Cleveland, Ohio for the Republican National Convention 2016. What are you hearing from people? What are you telling them as you're walking the streets? You just came wandering down the street, or we saw a bunch of black Suburbans pull up and thought, oh, okay, he's here. No. You've been walking down the street. What are you hearing? What do you say?
At least 500 people yesterday told me they were voting for me. And at least a dozen of those people had Trump stickers on. Not one person since I have been here has said, why are you here? You shouldn't be here. My point being, and I'm trying to keep a very low profile, and I want to be very respectful of the fact that the Republican National Committee is holding their convention here, that Donald Trump has gotten the nomination, but I really want to take Donald on in the presidential debates come this fall.
2 more percentage points is what you need.
2 more percentage points is what I need. What I need is for the polling organizations to say, who do you support? Johnson, Trump, or Clinton? And it'll be at 20% overnight if they will just simply do that.
Has anyone from the Republican Party been in contact with you this week? And by that I mean anybody from Farnsworth down.
Well, as in really dozens, if not 100 people, and I'm not talking about those people specifically, but yes, and not only Republicans, but Democrats and certainly independents, and really this is, I may be the next president of the United States. I have to stress this.
There are still people who are going to say that this libertarian blend is going to dilute what is out there in the electorate.
Hey, this is a two-party system that needs crashing. So I have analogized that I am the comet coming in to take care of the 2 dinosaurs. This is the event right now. We're the comet. Libertarian Party. Yeah.
And that is the line of the day. Thank you so much for taking the time. We really appreciate it. There you go.
Delightful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Gary,
all right.
We're still on Facebook Live. Do you have time for one more question?
Sure, of course.
I may have missed it earlier. I don't know if Mark asked it, but yesterday, Ted Cruz's speech, did you bring that up?
I did, with the initial question of him saying you got to vote your conscience, and your response?
Well, I think that was a backhanded endorsement, and I'll take it. I mean, what he's saying is you need to vote your conscience. When you go into the voting booth, it's not an essay question, it's multiple choice. And who's the other person on the ballot that was unnamed when Cruz was talking? Well, it's me. It's me, and it's Bill Weld.
Thank you.
Again, thank you very much for taking the time.